guide me. You know we've got to find to bring some loving here today. Hey, Father, Father.
Why do you believe that you should be released?
Basically, I think I've done my time. I paid my debt to society. I've been locked up 20 years. My co-defendant, who received the same sentence, same amount of time, he's been released for the identical crime.
He was released when?
He was released last year, December 92.
What's his name?
Howard, Andrew Howard.
Andrew Howard?
Yes.
Those relatives of the people, of the person who allegedly or who was killed, they have obviously feelings too. Perhaps and say perhaps it's not, you have not done enough time. Perhaps you do need to stay. Obviously that's part of the whole parole hearing. Not everybody is in agreement. The state, the city, maybe even the mayor.
All I can say is that
Sure.
I can't take back what I've done. You know, obviously I've been convicted of it, and all I can do is try to do something to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And by using the time that I've done and the thought process I've developed to try to make sure that no other youngster don't do the same thing I did as a youngster.
How is this experience, because it is an experience, 20 years in prison, behind bars, freedom's next door, what has that experience been like?
It's a reshaping. When you take away a man's freedom, then he looks at life in a whole different manner. He knows the importance of his own mortality and the importance of human life itself. His values change.
Some people can get even more hardened.
Exactly.
You seem to have mellowed.
Well, anytime you do a extensive amount of time, it can have two effects. It can harden you, or it can make you think. And I've thought.
What have you thought? What are the thoughts like on a day-to-day basis in incarceration?
Well, basically, you think about preparing yourself for the future and preparing yourself for one day when you will return to the streets.
And you're prepared?
Yes, I'm prepared. I've got employment. I want to do something for the community. I see these kids coming in here every day with 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Their life is wasted just like I wasted mine. Because ideologies, street gangs. One teenager don't like the other teenager because the way he wears his hat. Because his ideology is different from his. A disciple don't like a vice lord. We are all black people. It's no different. So we get along in the system. We should really get along in the streets. So somebody's got to take time to teach them that we're destroying ourselves, destroying our community, and destroying our race.
What was it like when you were on the street?
It was wild. It was wild. There wasn't no older leadership trying to show us the right way, get us the right direction. It's up to the elders to reach back and guide the youth. It's going to take a concerted effort for everybody to change the cycle that's going on in our community. I'm talking about concerted, I mean clergy, school, and youth leaders, gangs. because you can't get rid of one without the other. We all got to work together to change what's going on. And in order to change it, you got to reach inside of it. You know, you got to redirect the thoughts of the youth. And they're not listening to nobody.
Why would they listen to you?
Because I'm one of them. You know, I paid my dues. I went through the same thing that they're going through. Who better suited to tell them than me? Someone they have some kind of respect for. And I know what they're doing. I see the mistakes. I've made the mistakes. I'm in a position to maybe correct them before they make the same mistakes I made.
You have a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, political, social, civic, who are now reaching out and supporting you. Is that heartening to you to know that this diverse group of people now has come forward to speak on your behalf?
Certainly it makes you feel good to know that you'll be welcome back into your community, that you can be looked upon as someone that's going to be positive and helpful to your community.
I mean, you're a former mayor, religious leaders, again?
Well, I've been working over the past 2 years to try to redirect the energies of my immediate organization. And that's the outcome of the work I've been doing. I was one of the principal components and forwarding the United Peace Organization designed to stop kids from killing each other.
Now, while that truce has worked and that organization has been working practically day and night to try to keep the peace, obviously it does not exist across the board in every community. There are still some problems. There are still killings going on. We still have teenagers killing teenagers. And how are you going to be able to step in the fray of that after spending 20 years in prison? Respect and no respect for one individual like yourself. To be able to say enough is enough and have the waters kind of calm. Isn't that asking too much of yourself?
Well, not really. It's going to take work. I'm talking about hard work. The killings still go on because there's renegades out there that's not adhering to the leadership call for peace. Any kind of peace agreement, I mean, even in Sarajevo, over in Bosnia, it's not no unilateral ceasefire. But if it's a segment, if we can get 70%, then that's the beginning. Then you work towards your 100%.
What about the rest of the leadership on the street? Have you been able to work with them?
Yes, I've contacted them. I've contacted them, and because of the contacts, I think the peace don't work up to this point.
How would you answer those critics who said, I don't believe it? I just don't believe it. I don't think the man, even after 20 years, can change. And those law enforcement who are saying,
I think every man can change. Every day you change. You can't never persuade the person. Your actions got to show whether you're changed or not. That's the only way I can after that. My actions going to show that I've changed. My actions up to this point show that I'm trying to make a change, trying to be accepted in the community.
What goes through your mind when you read another article, another story about another child going down to violence on the street?
It's disheartening. It's disheartening to see kids, mothers, women hit by stray bullets for no reason, senseless, because one kid is shooting at another one because he's in different affiliation. We're destroying a generation, and something's got to be done about that. Every time something like that happens, two mothers loses. One mother loses because her son is dead. Another mother loses because her son is convicted and put in the penitentiary.